Hello everyone, welcome back. I have a new angle, as y'all can tell. It looks pretty sick, huh? Got all of my mixed up cubes, and as I go through this series of solving one a day, I will be putting them back in their place, but solved, and eventually all of them will be solved instead of mixed up like this. For this video, I am going to be trying to solve the cube blindfolded for the first time on camera. And then I'll mix it up, but whenever I actually go to the blindfolded part, I'll probably switch the angle over there facing me so y'all can actually see that I'm not looking. Just in case y'all think that, like, I'm cheating or something like that. And then I will go ahead and start with the process. I'm gonna go ahead and, I guess, just describe what I'm looking for and the process of solving it blindfolded, because this is the closest that I've got. It should be playing somewhere on here. It's a little video, but that's the closest I've ever gotten to solving it without looking, and I'm just so determined to actually get it now. And it's not gonna be like a full tutorial. I'm just gonna describe kind of just the basics of how I do it and then my process of doing it. So you have a spot called the buffer, and that is this piece right here. So it doesn't matter where you hold the cube, but typically when you do away, you want to learn from that side, and typically the way people do it is white on top, green in front. And so I will be doing it from that angle as well. So your buffer point is right here, and that is kind of the piece that you're putting into place. So wherever you put it into place, which is right here actually, this will come here, and then you'll put this in its place, which is right here. This will come here, and this will go here, and all that. But anyway, they all have a letter, like each piece, so it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, and then going to the rest, and then for the corners, it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, going for the rest. So, what I do is you have to look at the top piece right here, which is blue and white. It's not white and blue, it's blue and white. You cannot get that wrong. And so you look for the edge, which is right here, and since this is blue first, you want to look at this side. So this corner, or edge, is orange and white, not white and orange. Cat, stop scratching me, that hurts. So this piece goes here, which this is Q. Q comes here, which is E. This piece, and then after each letter, so this is Q and E, after every two letters, you want to make up a word for it, and then you'll try to form a story to make it easier to memorize. So this is QE, so for QE I can do queen, I guess, queen, and then QE, and then this is F to S. The first word that came to my head was fuss, so like the queen fussed, or was fussing. This piece goes here, which is N, and then N goes to G, so NG, so night you could do. The queen was fussing at night, so queen, QE, was fussing, FS, at night, NG, and then this goes to I, and then I goes to H, so IH. What can I use for that? So after some thinking, I was kind of thinking about the IH, and I can do it like as if like I heard, like I'm talking to myself. I'm telling someone that the queen, QE, was fussing, FS, at night, NG, and then like I heard, like that's what I heard. So, and like imagine I'm talking to you, like, hey, the queen was fussing at night, I heard. And then that's a little bit of the story. There's still more pieces that we have to get to. But that is, if you notice, this piece goes here, which is our buffer piece, so we have to replace it with a piece that we haven't used. And I noticed we haven't used this. Okay, so this piece needs flipped, so we can go O to V. Or we can do VO, whichever one will come up with the, I'll do OV, which is like over. So let's see, so we have Q, E, and then we have F, S, N, G, I, H. Come here. O, V, which is over. Or I could use like I overheard, like as if like I was listen to someone else's conversation, for example. But if I do that, it'll confuse me, like I overheard IOVH, which is not the order, it's IHOV. So I'll just use the word over, just use it, and I believe that's all of the edges. Although I also feel like it's not. You have to use these two pieces as well, because they swap. So, the queen, QE, was fussing FS at night, NG. I heard IH, and then over, OV. And then, let's see, what was she fussing over? So we have J to U, JU back to J, JUJ, judge. I can use judge for that. The queen was fussing at night, I heard over the judge. And that could be the story, and I think that covers all the edges. And then I will use the corners now. Your buffer spot changes from here to here, and this is the piece I look at, and then I have to put the piece that goes in there right here, and then it switches them. So, same letter sequence, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and so forth. So this piece goes right here, which is B. And then B goes to J, BJ, Benjamin. And then I can use this piece, which is QRS, T. T goes to V, so TV, Benjamin's TV. And then UVWX goes up to D, XD. I can use XD because it's like a little symbol of someone laughing. I can just say Benjamin was watching the TV and laughing, so XD. And then this goes here, which is IJKL. L goes to the buffer, and then after that we have this going down to here, and that's all the corners. I'm gonna go ahead and try to solve that blindfolded, reviewing that over and over in my head, and then see how close I get. So let me change the angle. Okay, so now that we got the stories, I'm gonna review them in my head again, and then I'll try it without looking. I'm gonna go ahead and put my blindfold on, which is literally just my jacket, like this, and then I'll start. Didn't work. I guess I do need to do the parity algorithm, which was the arm perm, which would have looked like this. And as you can see, that literally just put a lot of it into place, so I guess that does matter more than I thought it did. But let me try to memorize this and get this one done blindfolded. I'll see y'all whenever I get it memorized. Okay, I think I got it. The cat's getting up on the table again. Close. That's my first attempt at trying it while explaining it. I will be making more videos like this, but without explaining it. I'll kind of just review it and then try it on my own. It took me 2 tries to get this one. Messed something up. I need to work on the arm perm, the parity algorithm. Other than that, I think I definitely have it in the bag. I just need to work on that. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I just did a test run with like writing the letters down and looking at them, and I had the parity, so I used the arm perm for it, and it worked. So I do have to use it, and it's not like I didn't believe them. Obviously, like, they're the pros. This was coming from people who could solve it blindfolded in 12 seconds, which means they inspect the whole cube, memorize it in 5, and spend around 7 seconds solving it. So, professionals at that. And again, I didn't believe, not like I didn't believe them, I did believe them, but I never ever had an issue with it. So now that I tested it out and actually, like, the arm perm worked, then I'm going to have to start using that. And it's going to be a little hard trying to, like, realize when I have to. It's not hard to realize when you write it down, when you're memorizing it. It's going to be a little tougher, but yeah, I'll keep all updated on that.